Alright, now indicate your timeline schedule for various activities. Due date, working day. Okay. Now issue closes. The issue closing date. Now stock exchanges shall allow notifications of selected files till 1 p.m. In the bid details already uploaded T+1. Okay. Now the registrar to get the electronic bid details from the stock exchanges by the end of the day. SCB to continue begin blocking of the funds. Designated branches of the SCBs may not accept schedule and applications after T+1 day. Register to give bid file received from the stock exchanges containing the application number and amount to all the SCBs who may use this file for validation and reconciliation at their end. Now third point, issue merchant banker register to submit the relevant documents to the stock exchanges, accept the listing application, allotment details and demat credit and the refund details for the purpose of the listing permission. T+2 day. Now SCSBs to send the confirmation of the funds blocked final certificate to the registrar by the end of the day. Registrar shall reconcile the compiled data received from the stock exchanges and the SCSBs hereinafter referred to as the reconciled data. Registrar to undertake the technical rejection test based on the electronic based details and prepare the list of the technical rejection cases. Now fourth point, finalization of the technical rejection and minutes of the meeting between issuer, lead manager, registrar. T+3 registrar shall finalize the basis of the allotment and submit it to the designated stock exchange to approve the basis of the allotment. Registrar to prepare the funds transfer schedule based on the approved basis of the allotment. Registrar and the merchant banker to issue the fund transfer instructions to the SCSBs. Now SCSBs now T+4 SCSBs to credit the hints in the public issue account of the issuer and confirm the same. Issuer shall make the allotment. Registrar issuer to initiate the corporate action for the credit of the debt securities NCR PS SDI to successful allottees. Issues and registrar to file the allotment details with the designated stock exchange and the confirms all the formalities are complete except demat credit. Register to send bank-wise data of the allottees, amount due, 011 debt securities, NCRPs, SDIs allotted if any, and balance amount to the unblocked SCSBs. T+5 registrar to receive confirmation of demat credit from depositors. Issuer and registrar to file the confirmation of the debit credit and issuance of the instructions to unblock the ASBA hints as applicable to the stock exchanges. The lead manager shall ensure that the allotment credit of the dematerialized debt securities NCRPs SDA and refund of the unblocking of the application monies as may be applicable done electronically. Issue to make a listing application to the stock exchanges and the stock exchanges and give listing and trading permissions. Stock exchanges to issue the commencement of the trading notice. Trading commences T+6. Working days shall be all the trading days of the stock exchanges, including excluding the Sundays and the bank holidays in Mumbai. Now, green debt securities. What are green debt securities? Now, shall be on 30th May 2017 came out with a circular stating the disclosure requirements for the issuance and listing of the green debt securities in India. Early in the December 2015, SEBI came out with the concept paper of the issuance of the green bonds in the India concept paper. The concept paper brought out the need for the enhanced disclosures for the issuance of the green bonds so as to differentiate it from the other form of the debt securities issued and listed in India, and the circular is largely in line with the concept paper. Meaning of the green debt securities. A debt security shall be considered as a green debt or the green debt securities if the funds raised through the issuance of the debt securities are to be utilized for the projects and for the asset falling under any of the following broad categories: renewable and the sustainable energy, including wind, solar, bioenergy, other sources of energy which use clean technology, clean transportation, including mass public transportation, etc., sustainable water management, including the clean and drinking water recycling, etc., climate change adaptation, energy efficiency, including efficient and green buildings, etc., sustainable waste management, including recycling waste to the energy efficient disposal of the waste, etc., sustainable land use, including the sustainable forestry and the agricultural afforestation, etc., biodiversity conservation, and any other categories may be specified by the TEBI from the time to time. Disclosures in the offer document, disclosure document, and other requirements. Now, the issue of the green debt securities shall make the following disclosure: statement on the environmental objectives of the issue of the green debt securities. The brief details of the decision-making process the issuers have followed or would follow the determining the eligibility of the projects and the assets for which the proceeds have been raised to the issuance of the green debt securities, and indicated guidelines of the details provided as in the process followed for determining how the project or the assets fit within the eligible green project categories. The criteria making the project and the assets eligible for the green debt securities proceeds and environmental sustainability objectives of the proposed green investments. C. Issuer shall provide the details of the systems procedures to be employed for tracking the development of the proceeds of the issue. Details of the project and or assets areas where the issuer proposes to utilize the proceeds of the issue of the green debt securities, including towards the refinancing of the existing green projects and or assets if any. Now, E. The issuer may appoint an independent third-party reviewer, certifier, or certifying the processes, including the project evaluation and the selection criteria, project categories eligible for the financing, green debt securities. Such an appointment is optional and shall be disclosed in the offer document. All right. Continuous disclosure. An issuer who has listed its green debt securities along with the complexes as per shall be listing obligations and the disclosure requirements regulation 2015 shall provide the following disclosures along with the annual report and financial results. Details of the utilization of the proceeds and the unutilized proceeds of the issue as disclosed in the offer document, disclosure document. These details shall be provided along with the half yearly and the annual financial results. However, the utilization of the proceeds shall be verified by the report of the external auditor to verify the internal tracking method and the allocation of the funds towards the projects or the assets or from the proceeds of the green debt securities. Now B. Other additional disclosures have to be provided along with the annual report. List of the projects or the assets to which the proceeds of the green debt securities have been allocated, invested, including a brief description of such a project and our assets and the amounts disbursed. However, where confidentiality agreements limits the amount of the details that can be made available about the specific project or assets, information shall be presented about the areas and with the present projects of the assets fall into. Qualitative performance indicators where feasible, quantitative performance measures of the environmental impact of the projects or an assets if the quantitative benefits impact cannot be ascertained when the said fact may be appropriately disclosed along with the reasons for the ascertainment of the benefit of the impact of the environment, methods and key underlying assumptions used in the preparation of the performance indicators and matrix. Obligations of the issuer. The issuer of the green debt securities shall maintain decision-making process which it uses to determine the continuity eligibility of the project and the assets. And this includes without limitation assessment of the environmental objectives of the green debt securities and the process to determine whether the project or asset meet the eligibility requirements. Ensure that all the projects or the assets funded by the proceeds of the green debt securities meet the documented objectives of the green debt securities. Utilize the proceeds only for the stated purpose as discussed in the offer document. And ensure of the green debt securities or an agent appointed by the issuer if follows any globally accepted standards for the of the green debt securities, including the measurement of the environmental impact, identification of the projects and assets, utilization of the proceeds shall discuss in the same of the offer document and the disclosure document and the continuous disclosures. Now, lesson order. Keeping in view the larger complementary role that the corporate bonds have to play alongside the bank credit for the financing economic activity, several policy measures have been taken by the government and the regulators to develop a vibrant corporate bond market. Debt markets are markets for the issuance, trading and settlement of various types and features of the fixed income securities. Debentures is a document evidencing a debt or acknowledging it, or any document which fulfills either or these conditions is a debenture. They can be either the convertible or the non-convertible equity shares or at a later point in time. Shall be issue and a listing of the debt securities regulation 2008 pertaining to the issue and the listing of the debt securities which are not convertible either in whole or part into equity instruments. The debt securities which are convertible either partly or fully or optionally into the listed or non-listed shall be guided by the disclosures or norms applicable to the equity or other instruments offered on conversion in the terms of the SEBI issue of the capital disclosure requirements regulation 2018. According to the SEBI ICDR regulations 2018, convertible debt instruments means an instrument which creates or acknowledges indebtedness or is convertible into equity shares of the issuer or at a later date on without the option of the holder of the instrument, whether constituting a charge on the assets of the issuer or not. SEBI ILDS regulations 2008 is applicable to public issue of the debt securities, listing of the debt securities to the public issue or on the private placement basis on the recognized stock exchanges. SEBI has provided certain clarification on the aspects relating to the day count convention for the debt securities issued on the SEBI issue and listing of the debt securities regulation 2008. Private placement means an offer on the invitation to subscribe to the debt securities in terms of such section 1B of the section 23 of the Companies Act. SEBI has allowed the issue of the debt securities to the private placement and the provisions of SEBI issue and listing of the debt securities regulation 2018 in order to streamline procedures for the issuance of the debt securities on the private placement basis and enhance transparency to the discover the prices. SEBI has led on a framework for the issuance of the debt securities on the private placement basis to the electronic book mechanism in order to make the existing process of the issuance of the debt securities easier, simpler, and cost-effective for both the issuers and the investors. The SEBI ILDS regulations respectively. SEBI has reduced the time taken for the listing after the closure of the issue to 6 working days as against the present requirements of the 12 working days. SEBI on the 30th May 2017 came out with a circular stating the disclosure requirements for the issuance and the listing of the debt securities in India. Green debt securities in India. Now, debenture trustee. Debenture trustee is a trustee of a trust deed of securing any issue of the debentures of the body corporate. Indenture agreement between the lender and the borrower which details specific terms of the bonds issuance, specifies legal obligation of the bonds issuer and the rights of the bondholder. Document spelling out the specific terms of the bond as well as the rights and responsibilities of both the issuer and the security and the holder. Now, ISIN International Securities Identification Number, a unique identification number allotted for each security in the depository system by the SEBI. Real-time gross settlements, RTGS, real-time gross settlements concept designed to achieve the sound risk management in the settlement of the interbank payments. Transactions are settled across accounts held at the central bank on the continuous gross basis where settlement is immediate, final, and irrevocable. It is a mechanism. Now, ways and means advance. WA WAD means advance. It is a mechanism used by the RBI under the credit policy to the state banking with it to help them to tide over the temporary mismatches and the cash flows of the receipts and the payments.